Hi, how's it going? My name's Clash, and today I am here to play the Stanley Parable, which was recommended to me by somebody I'm sure a good amount of you know, Mr. 360 Games. He told me to play it. Apparently it's really good. We've got some Inception going on over here on the right with the computer screen inside of a computer screen, and it's like the game inside of the game. It's weird. But anyways, don't know anything about this game. Don't know like what the formula is. I've never played it before. Don't know what to expect. All I've been told is that it's crazy cool and a brilliant game. And from what I've read about it, it seems fun. So I'm just going to jump in here and see what happens. I have turned on the subtitles. I'm hoping I don't need to turn on full captions. I don't know what the difference is. That's not very clear. You don't really see captions in a game. It's just either subtitles or no subtitles, so hopefully that's alright. Field of view, I don't really know what to do about that. It's on all the way. I might have to change that. But anyways, yeah, let's just jump on in and see how this goes. Is never the end, is never the end. Okay, loading. I guess we're in for a rather long loading screen. Interesting. The game did take a while to start up for some reason. I'm not really sure why. It could be that this is the first time my PC is running it. Interesting. Alright. Loading screen is over.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, now I can control Stanley. Alright. What an intro. So Stanley's some dude. He presses keys on a keyboard every single day, of every single month, of every single year, and something is afoot today because nobody came into the office. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where the hell's the meeting room? Can I open this?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah, thanks for pointing out how much of a dipshit I am, narrator. Here's some very terrible windows. That or it's really foggy outside. And you can't really do anything other than go to the meeting room, it seems. But where the hell is it? Is the real question. Yeah, I can touch all this shit, but it doesn't do anything. Meeting room, can I jump? No.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I didn't.
This is not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That's exactly right, narrator. Me and this guy are gonna have some back and forth, I can tell. Should be fun. Hold on. Oh, come on, look at that. That way looks important. Still can't open any doors. Or any of these filing cabinets.
Ah, yes. Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Let me just sit on the couch here. Ah, what a fantastic day. Don't know why I'm sitting beneath the couch.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It is. Don't patronize me. How do you know that I'm not truly confounded by the wondrousness?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Then you're a douche.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Ooh.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
This is back on track. Uh-oh. No! Let me off! I don't want to be on this ride! Get me out of here! Oh, Jesus. What have I just done?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate the misdirection.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
God damn it, narrator.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Yeah, thanks, finally. Jeez. This guy over here. Do your job properly. Oh, what the...
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
No, what? That's not fair. Apparently, they don't allow you to choose anything in this game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Unbelievable. I got screwed over. I demand a refund. I demand to be paid so I can take my leave. I'll get my 2 weeks notice in the morning, people. Yeah, that was eerie. What's up with all the TV screens and the numbers? What could it all mean?
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Inception! Everywhere! It turns out we didn't really restart. That's nice. Turns out my choices did matter after all. Ha ha ha. Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Yeah, that area looks creepy. How about we not go over there? What the? This is a maze of offices now.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No, come on, man. Unbelievable.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It could mean you're full of shit.
To go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It could mean that you're just gonna keep restarting the game until I do what you want me to. But it doesn't matter. Oh, what the?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Back the other direction and see if we missed anything.
Unbelievable, man. How about you just let me explore? You know, let me take the reins since you don't know what you're doing. You buffoon. Wait a minute. This is just gonna be a...
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
That can't be accurate. Oh god, it's getting dark. Why is it getting dark? That must mean... Yeah, there's a crouch feature.
Wait,
what the...
Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
You're really bugging me, narrator. What the f... Ew! Oh! Oh!
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
I hope not.
So, I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Yeah, screw this place. That is the one time where I will accept a restart as a valid way of going.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Not simple enough, clearly. It's gonna screw me over. You watch. I don't want to go that way. It looks dank and nasty. I'm going this way. Uh-oh.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Yeah, that room is completely absent of doors now. This is... I don't like where this is going. Spilled coffee. That's not good. Somebody should clean that up. See, this looks nasty. This looks scary. It looks cold and unforgiving.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Screw destiny.
Here's a thought.